Yes, it is a mid Doom. Armel continues to play just slightly, slightly different mid heroes here. Mosin gets the immediate pull, and Yamate pressuring Gabby here after dragging that wave for Candyloon. So pretty happy, a pretty good start. Although Yamate looking like he may have gone a little bit too far here and might be going down. Gabby bit off the money with that multi-shot, but ends up being a little bit of a feed to the Darkseer. And then once he gets a few more levels, maybe they can happen. Yamate's not going anywhere near the TNC heroes, though. Dragging this the long way around. Oh, Lance dead at top. KP just getting in there with the punches, and looks like Tims must have managed to land the arrow. They don't have an Echo Stomp or anything, so it must have just been from the tree line. Yamate trying to zone back Whitemon as Loon gonna drag it into the small camp. DDZ gets a solo kill at mid. Armel just too low, getting dragged back in and finished off. Sorry about the T-Tours. We'll try and work on that. Oh, Yamate now making it go onto Whitemon. Do they have the Ice Shards? They do! He's just gonna get blocked in, and that's gonna be yet another kill for Team Star. At least Gabby's getting okay farm down here. And forcing the Darkseer away, they're not going to be able to grab one of these runes down here. Whitemon just snags it. Though DDZ with the haste, making the rotations. He's already got the level 6 from the slightly early kills, and just goes straight in on top of KP. Still has another Astral Step and the Resonant Pulse to finish off this kill. Does do so. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Mosin trying to walk in, but he's only got 1 point in the Glen. Doing okay on the CS. I guess not much of a gap between him and Lance. It actually has a lot of denies to his name. So doing quite a good job up here. Whoop. Whitemon's dead at bottom. DDZ making the rotation down. They don't get the Drow Ranger. Gabby just going to go TPing out and heads over to top. Armel popping the level 3 Scorched Earth, trying to steal all of this farm, but 4 heroes from Star are converging on him, and they are not going to let him get away with this one. Kinetic Field and the Ice Shards blocking him in, and gets completely destroyed. Centaurs are stomping up the entire Star team. I don't even think he got too much of that. I think they do have an, yeah, they've got an Observer Wood to plant, so. Trying to catch if the Drow Ranger might be here in the enemy tri-camp, and there she is. Gabby gonna get snowballed on top of, completely caught, does get out a nice gust. So we'll be able to do a little bit of damage. KP trying for the save. It's only going to be a stomp onto 1. DDZ is still okay, and here comes Armel. They're going to be looking for some kind of a turnaround. DDZ TP out. Mosin might be able to just go for a glimpse TP, perhaps. Armel still chasing him. Whitemon, can he close the gap in time to get the swap off? Yes, he can. Okay, so they will get the secondary kill on the support, but DDZ is long gone from the triangle. And now they're just gunning for Tims at bottom. He's very, very close to his mech. Just staying hidden in the trees for the time being. They've got their mech up on the Darkseer, so looking to make use of this timing. They've got the Static Storm ready to go as well. Armel gets spotted for a moment. Whitemon able to lob out the stun. Not the way that they were hoping that this was going to start onto Star. They do get the Doom out onto the Darkseer, so he's not going to get to use that shiny new mech this fight. Might be able to survive unless he just gets ticked down. DDZ goes in deep, but they haven't even killed Armel yet. They get the stun onto Tims. Mosin's brought down. Darkseer is incredibly low, and the last tick of Doom ends up killing him off. They just didn't have any way to heal him up, unfortunately. Too difficult fighting underneath the sword. And again, they've got the same situation of having the low ground sentry, but just not checking the high grounds, and that's going to come back to bite them. KP getting gone on, lands with the stun. Arrow is going to connect onto the Sven, and that buys KP a little bit more space, forces DDZ to kind of commit into here, and using the Yules. Whitemon getting glimpsed back, but does manage to go for just the immediate TP. I think anticipating that they were going to get this mid tower, but much harder to play around this one now that they haven't actually taken the mid tier 1, and instead it's just their mid tier 1 getting sieged down. Gabby sitting up on the front lines. They do get the immediate jump over onto Candyloon. He gets silenced up. No way to get out of that. Snowball's going to help a little bit, but it still drags him over towards Armel. We do have Mirana trapped in the middle of everything, but does still have the mech and gets swapped out by Whitemon. Chaotic fight as Candyloon gets burned down. KP looking for one more punch, but it's actually Armel with the double kill. Lance trying to find an angle on this fight, but he doesn't have the God Strength. Not really in a position to take this, and now KP's going to look for him. Stun is still on cooldown currently for the Sven. At least the move speed for the Mask of Madness and some Agi treads. Well, actually, it doesn't even give move speed anymore, does it? We got a smoke from Star. Do not have their Void Spirit currently, but he's making his way over now. Roshan's very low. They see Whitemon outside of the pit. Gonna try and focus on him first. Vacuum everybody together. Doom just trying to limp away. Does still have the BKB. Tim's trapped inside of the pit. He's only got one leap. Heads at kind of an awkward angle and gets glimpsed back in now. Just gonna keep on fighting. Tries for the TP. Can that actually succeed? No. Lance gonna put a quick stop to that. But most importantly, TNC, they get out on all 3 cores and they manage to keep the BKB unused and they get the Aegis out. That Shadow getting popped. What is the detection situation like on Star? They are carrying double dust on both supports. Easy 1k to go, or 900 gold to go on the Aghanims, but he's gonna get doomed up. Can they get him out of here? Great follow-up stun from Tim's. No way to save him whatsoever. Just gonna have to let him go. Can they catch anything else? Looking like Mosin should be okay. Does kind of feel like they can just keep doing what they're doing. Tim shoving out mid. Lance, at least he's fast. He can get out of there. Tim's has been static stormed at mid. Gonna get swapped out by Whitemon. They're just focusing him down. They vacuum them both back into the wall. Lance popping the ultimate. Doesn't know who he wants to focus on though. Just gonna go for the softer targets of the supports. Gabby holding the high ground, trying to kite him backwards. Does still have the Hurricane Pike, but needs to get back to the team. KP gonna help this out a little bit. He does have an Echo Stomp ready to go, trying to hold the high ground, but he just walks forward straight into a stun. Might get focused down before he can really do anything. Armel, beautiful hoof stomp. Here comes the sleep. Here comes the walk forward along with the Earth Splitter. 3 heroes gonna die pretty much immediately. The snowball saves them for a moment. Mosin is hiding inside of his Shadow Amulet. That's saving him for the time being. They haven't even realized that he's there. Nice little play. He's gonna glimpse back Armel, who now knows what's going on, and will just Scorched Earth him to death. Okay. All right, Mosin. I don't know, buddy. What are we doing? We're gonna Echo Stomp. Ooh. And he's done. You know, timings are coming up for Star, and they still have that big team fight opportunity. Only 30 seconds to go on the Aegis, and at that point, Gabby becomes just that much more killable. They're heading forward now. They don't have any vision on this high ground. DZ spots them first, going to go in, making the aggressive move. Big jump forward. Gabby, first life, about to be brought down. They've used all of their big initiation. Static Storm, Kinetic Field, KP. He's got the magic immunity, though, and Sven just getting punched down. Not enough survivability after the Doom, and Candy Loon also just going to get swapped back into the enemy team. Yule's up. They're also looking for Mosin. They got the 1 life on the Drow Ranger, but maybe just a bit too early of a fight for them. DDZ trying to escape. Doing what he can with the Aghanims, but gotta be careful about that one. DZ, all right, kind of realizing the futility of dealing with the bottom wave, is just gonna come over here, trying to hide in this spot. Poking, prodding, a little bit of damage onto Gabby. Where's the swap? Kind of looking for it. Whitemon walking forward now. Might not even need it. Candy Loon jumping in. Vacuum, not really doing all that much. And Gabby should just be able to walk this one off. DDZ jumping forward, but he only finds Tim's. Can they get any more kills than that? It has to be the big question. Defensive Yules. Tim's isn't even dead just yet. DDZ kind of low. Whitemon also getting latched on top of. Armel thinking about going back in, though. Gonna jump in, gets the hoof stomp. It's only onto 1. Gabby's just standing there dishing out the damage as Armel keeps on chasing them forward. It's too much from KP with the punches. Armel's still going, and as they lose all of their armor, they just get brought down one by one by one. Mosin getting shredded. And with that, TNC straight back up onto the high ground. Whitemon and Tim's are willing to be quote-unquote out of position because they're just using all the spells on them. And then Gabby gets to do whatever he wants in the team fights. Alright, I mean, nice little Yules combo, but you're losing your racks. Sven's still down for 20 seconds. Yamate jumping in, a little bit of damage, trying to hold Armel in here, but BKB TP is going to get him out of there. Everyone else just retreating. Roshan, potential respawn in about a minute's time. Whitemon does get caught, but I think he should be okay. Gabby's just going to turn around for the damage on the DDZ. Defensive Yules buys him a little bit more time. Sven is respawning. They finally got the Static Storm Kinetic Field onto the Drow, but the instant that I say that, Whitemon just going to bail him straight out. Still has the BKB. Even if the Vengeful Spirit dies here, shouldn't be the end of the world. Of course, still has the illusion to play with afterwards. Candy Loon are doing their best to make these teamfights happen, but they just can't seem to get the important targets. Smoke up. Do they have vision on this high ground? They do not. They're going to send Armel in first. He's still got the 7-second BKB. He gets revealed. They jump in. Vacuum, Static Storm. Once again, mostly on the supports. KP in a little bit of danger. They get the Yules up on the Sven. He's just getting kited. Gabby's able to stand there. Now they doom up the Sven. Echo Stomp controlling everybody else. Lance gets some auto attacks onto Whitemon, but that's all he manages for his team fight, as KP not done, but Star, they're definitely out of here. GG gets called, and TNC easily taking this first game. Maybe seeing a little bit of why we don't see so many Darkseer picks at the end of the day. I just feel like I see Lina in this particular matchup just get solo killed a lot by Storm. Maybe Armel's going to do something a little bit different build-wise, and maybe try and tank up a little bit more. And hoping for the 6-minute rune is being scouted this entire time. Just a bit of a gamble, and well, Armel won the bet, but Yamate there to put a stop to him. Can he actually finish off this kill? He can, and that's first blood. A little bit too much damage coming out of the Lina. Getting saved for the moment, still chasing after him, everything on cooldown. Yamate thinking about still chasing this one down, and might actually be able to finish it if these creeps weren't blocking him so bad. Just needs to land the scatter blast. So Armel's on his case once again, and looking like he might just be going down. Tries to jump towards him, but Whitemon not going to let it happen, and it will be Armel just finishing off that kill. Lina also going to grab one, so fair's fair, I suppose. And it'll just be a question of if they can kind of put the pressure on the Lina afterwards. DDZ going to find himself a double damage rune. Now making the jump onto Tim's. There is some backup coming in. Got to be careful of Armel. Doesn't land the stun onto anyone. And actually, DDZ just going to keep on going. A little bit of a slowdown. Needs to avoid the purge. So losing the DD now, and he's completely out of mana. Armel whiffs on the stun, but he's got the Laguna Blade and the auto attacks. So they bring him down. Biting off a bit more than he could chew. And Lance gets the last hit on top, so pretty timely Battle Fury for him as well. Stupendous. Just have to see how well he's going to be able to fight up against the PA later on. KP coming out with the Gush, thinking about this kill. Does have the Ravage, just going to pop it. They really want this one, and does get it. On the other side, Whitemon, they're hunting for Lance. He's going to get stunned down off of his perch, and that'll be the end of him. The Mortimer's Kisses are helping a little bit, but Armel just fine. Lance is taking the safe farm in his triangle, or at least it should be safe. Trying to finish off this last component for the Battle Fury. And they haven't spotted Gabby, but he's not even in the blur, so now they see him, and I think he should be dead in just a moment. Big zip through. I think they're even going to get the dual victory damage here for Candy Loon. 100% the target that they were hoping for there. No, DZ will just have to stand down. He's going for a second item BKB. Can definitely see what the mentality is for him here as he goes jumping in towards mid. Tim's nothing to save him. Just jump into the backlines, find the duel, get the secondary kill. They know that Whitemon was going to try and save a friend, and they just spring the trap. Quick double kill for the Storm. He's got the timing down. Very nice.
Radiant's top tower is under
attack. Quick wave cut, and now maybe even looking for a little bit of a fight. DDZ does have a TP available to come up here if they want to. So Pincer kind of getting set up. The Mortimer's Kisses are coming through. Yamate just laying them down onto Armel, but he's just fine. I don't know if they were expecting Legion to jump at the same moment, but instead it just ends up being a deny for them. Armel moving forward in the Shadow Blade. Got to be careful of positioning, but he does nail the stun onto Candyland. DDZ running forward. They haven't seen him just yet. The Yules hasn't been used. Can they actually keep Armel alive? Looks like they should be able to, and DDZ getting rooted up. Stunned as well. The Cookie sends him towards the enemy team. They're going to pop the Ravage as well, just to make sure that they got that kill. Don't think it was really necessary. But Armel getting healed, and the Legion Commander not feeling confident to go in. Now gets the duel out. Lance deploying the Wukong's command, but it's actually just a double kill for Armel. He's still fighting. KP also looking pretty healthy. A couple more auto attacks from Armel, and now he just tries to run away with the stacks. Mosin has got some salves. He's going to be okay, but the instant that I say that, they smoke up immediately. So there you go. Whitemon de-warding around the pit. They just want to make sure that that isn't actually happening, so they head forward. You can't take this. Come on. Maybe if you had a ward. Smoke breaks. They spot Tim's. Jumping him first. They get the silence onto the Oracle and the duel. Both supports getting focused down. KP tries to save them with the Ravage. It works for now. They actually burst down DDZ, but Gabby melts instantly in the face of Lance's damage. Tim's not going to do anything with the egg. KP now getting saved. Armel trying to find an angle, but just can't afford to get jumped. Lance still looking pretty healthy, but he doesn't have those Jingu stacks anymore. Armel just a little bit off the money with that stun. Okay, this isn't the safest, but it is pretty fast. And like I said, they do have this ward up on the high ground now. They're pinging. Gabby seems to suspect that this is going on. KP gonna head over. They're all kind of low. They really need this Aegis. Echo Stomp is gonna help them out a little bit. All right, Lance now has the Aegis. Big damage onto Armel. Got to be careful with the positioning. Lance is actually jumping in on top of him. Tim's trying with the heals. Mosin getting burned down. That might be the end of him. DDZ jumps in, but doesn't even use the Orchid. Just actually gonna try and run for it at this point. Triple BKB. It should, in theory, be pretty difficult for TNC to win a fight. Egg is just going to get whomped. Tidehunter is not really going to do a whole lot. Star just walking forward. They spot out Whitemon. Can they get the duel off onto him? Yes, they can. They're trying to turn this around with the Ravage. Can they keep Whitemon alive? Yes, they can. The heals also coming in from Tim's. Oh, wait, what happened to DDZ? He just died top. All right, got picked off by Armel. So they can blink forward on top of him, but he gets the jump away, and he is heading out of the map. Maybe they could have. I don't actually know what would have happened if he had been stunned when he was outside the map like that. Yamate's out of mid. Going to be priority number 1 for DDZ, and maybe even Candy Loon in a lot of these fights. I imagine that if you get stunned as Phoenix outside of the map, you probably just get popped back into the map, but who knows? DDZ, gotta be careful. Getting Yule's up, and the Meteor Hammer's coming. We'll be able to zip out of it. It's not a perfect combination. Ravage going to be coming out over at mid. Lance still surviving, though. Getting focused down with the magical damage, along with the right clicks from Gabby, who does almost get brought down. Not before he brings down DDZ. Whitemon's there to save him. Explosive fight as Mosin also going to be brought down. Yamate's trying with the long-range artillery, but Armel gets right up in his face. At least Lance is getting something, but Armel not done. Laguna Blade out. The tower might just end up killing him. Ooh, trying with the Sunray heals. Candy Loon comes in for the drive-by. Can they kill him? It's just the 2 supports trying for it. So what else happened in this fight? And it looks like Star should be able to get the Aegis and cheese for themselves. There weren't any buybacks right now. No buybacks in that last fight. All right, very nice. Lance not going to have to be quite so worried, and they actually get the jump out. They find KP. Trouble for him. They send in Candy Loon. He is going to get saved for now with the false promise, but I don't think he's going to get anything else off. Now Whitemon getting jumped. Armel trying to fight, puts the damage onto the Legion Commander, but has to just turn tail and run, and with 2 heroes dead, no real fighting potential for TNC. All right, Lance and his army gets sent back in by Yamate, I guess. Just wanting that little bit of an extra heal, trying to siege this down. Tim's trying with the Meteor Hammer to hold on to this a little bit, but he actually gets stunned up by the creep. DDZ's up, jumping straight on top of him, but Armel almost brings him down immediately. The Supernova just getting way too focused, can't keep it alive. KP not willing to buy back with only 10 seconds remaining on his respawn. And Star already completely taking over the TNC base. Gabby's coming back to try and defend. Does have his full Abyssal Blade now, but that means no buyback available for him. Well, they've got Ravage at the ready, but I don't think they want to fight directly into the Aegis. If they could just wait it out, that would be great. Scotty looks like it's coming over now for the Monkey King. Star, they're only going to show them KP. Can go for the duel. Should be able to save him with Whitemon unless they can find the jump. Jump into the backlines from DDZ. Gets the pull together on both of the 2 supports. They're trapped inside of the Wukong's command. Gabby taking a bit too much damage from this. He at least brings down 1. 2 cores dead. It's only Lance left to fight, but that might be all that they need. It's just Armel and Tim's trying to make it work. As Armel resetting on the other side of the fight. They did buy back on the Phoenix. They've kind of got a Ravage of their own. You know, not quite as good AoE wise, but definitely much more able to position it than the Tidehunter. Lance is just kind of scouting with the last 15 seconds of this Aegis, making the go onto KP, not looking very tanky, not enough armor. Whitemon might be forced to save him, blinks up onto the high ground, but DDZ now just jumps right on top of him. Ravage is still available, but it's too much damage in the backlines. Both supports are already dead, and that's a dieback for Tim's. KP does get the Ravage out, but Gabby is not willing to go jumping in there, just sitting blurred on the side of the fight, hoping for the random crit dagger to kill off Mosin, but he survives. Are we really going to see it from Gabby? We want to. All right, there you go. Rapier picked up. No buyback, no second chances. They've got Armel holding the base. They know that they're over here somewhere, but just don't have the vision. Tim's heading forward first. Who are they gonna spot? Storm Spirit actually invis might be able to break this. Ooh, Dire Scan reveals that they're up the hill. Who do they spot? Still don't see DDZ. They put the sentry down. Phoenix getting jumped. They get the damage. 2 crits. Finish him off. The Ravage comes out. Doesn't actually connect. The BKBs are there in time. Gabby's being dueled up, but it's too much damage. He's already got a double kill. He's looking for Lance as well. They can't kill him. Triple kill for the PA. Core is just falling left and right. They do actually manage to kill him. Wait, what did he die to? Hello? What just happened? Did he just get nuked while he was in False Promise or something, and then False Promise ended and he actually just died? Maybe that was the story. Oh, KP's in there. BKB's getting popped. They've got the Aegis and the Aghanim's Blessing on the Monkey King. They're sending in Mosin. He just cops all the auto attacks from Armel. DDZ trying to zip on top of them. He can't get the ball lightning together. Gabby, he's got his Rapier once again, but he's being slept. Got to keep him alive. Blinks back to the team. Oh, he's got the Ags as well. Was this a crucial piece of the puzzle with how... I don't think that's how Gabby died. That just yet. Anyway. Oh, Gabby kind of revealing himself. Mosin getting gone on. Ravage comes out trying to finish out the Elder Titan. DDZ looking for his target. They get on top of Tim's. Can they save him? Whitemon not willing to use the ultimate. He tried for it. Tim's going to buy back. KP taking some damage. Does manage to walk away with the BKB. Still a 5-on-5. DDZ very low on mana as Lance actually going to get bashed up on the way out. Oh, TNC smoked up. They have any vision? Not really. Sending the Tidehunter on the front lines. Scan just to check the way as they go. They spot Yamate for a moment. They don't see Candy Loon. They're going to drop the Ravage, but on who? They want this Legion Commander. They get the follow-up stun, but Yamate picks him up and spits him out of there so that he can get the cheese off. KP's in big trouble. Armel almost dying to the Wukong's command. Tries to get the stun off on DDC. Does actually manage to do it. Can he keep on killing him? He actually gets the proc from the Prince's Knife, and that locks him down to get the kill. DDZ dead for 120 seconds. Gabby is still going. Armel with a double kill so far. He's getting healed up. Triple kill for this Lena. The timing is just too good. Lance is down. Mosin just trying to run for it with his magic immunity, but he's also going to get punched. Armel with the ultra kill. Oh my god, that Prince's Knife timing. Lance is trying to stay so far back with the Boundless Strike that he doesn't even hit the creep wave. He knows that if he dies, then he's just done, but this game might just be over. Anyway, Tim's looking for the double Meteor Hammer on the towers, and this is where the double Deso value really starts to come in. They're hitting both tier 4s. Bringing them down. Lance got to be careful. The Abyssal Blade is ready to go. He's going to throw out the Wukong's command, but Gabby just with the blink away. Candy Loon popping everything but couldn't get the duel off. So as soon as they wait out this Wukong's command, should be fine to take the fight. Armel's even outranging it just to keep on doing the damage. Gabby going to keep on waiting. There goes the Wukong's command, and there goes the opportunity to just jump on Lance. 2 quick crits. Finishes him off, tried to save him with the stun from Yamate, but GG is called, and TNC will end up taking this series 2-0. Oh, what a game. That was awesome. Monkey King was large and in charge for such a long time, but some really beautiful teamfight coordination from TNC.